Can you say a little more about the Day of Silence and how some of our viewers here might want to tap into a resource like that?
So Day of Silence is it was created by LGBT youth who decided that one day out of the year they were just going to go completely silent. When it first started, some of these kids were they were bullied really bad. They were thrown things. They used to use tape, and so as you know, tape hurts the lips. It dries the lips. It creates breathing problems and things like that. But this has evolved because it came from kids, it came from young people. And so some of the grown-ups started, and I believe Glesson or Glad, one of them said, you know what, we're going to do something to step in and help them create a national day of silence. And so they created little cards that say, for today, I will be completely silent to bring awareness to the way we're being treated. Some teachers and some administrators had a hard time with that. And so with Glesson stepping in, with Lambda Legal stepping in as well, some of the schools started to let them participate in this. And so started creating masks. So now we use masks all the time, right? But they kind of came up with it. And so they would decorate their masks and they would create a way of just being silent. And so as a church, and as us standing with the oppressed, and as us wanting to be practical with liberal theology and things like that. So how can we be a part of a movement that has nothing to do with us? For those who say that, right? Well, I have nothing to do with me. But how can I support that teen or that group that does have a problem or that is going through those things? And so as a church, we might not be able to do a huge event like a prom or things like that, but we might be able to go online to this website and log in and say, my church is a safe space, a brave space, and we are also going to be a part of this movement. So we want to put on your database that we're here too. And we're also going to hold an event. And so what we did at our church is we hosted a pre-Day of Silence. So we had markers and we came up with the masks, and then we also were able to share them at school. So some of our youth was able to take stuff and give out. And then we hosted a Breaking the Silence party. And if you're able to connect with some GSA, some gay straight alliances at the school, and say, hey, we want to connect with you all for a Breaking the Silence party, and we want to host it. We want to bring chips and drinks, and we just want our youth to come and just take the mask out and scream up into the sky and just be free. And it's just so liberating for our youth who were probably not a part of that community to literally, practically, theologically connect with that community. And by coloring, by doing it. Of course, now we're all wearing masks, but it was a really cool thing. For Spirit Day, we asked our congregation to help us do a sign that says, I am against bullying, and a way that I support you is by. And so we had a booth. We put a purple board, and we had a camera, so our teens were taking photos. And so as the congregation was leaving on a Wednesday night, the people would go and get a sign and say, I'm against bullying, I support you by. And all those photos then were placed all over the room, in the youth room. And then we were able to share it. This community supports you. And it was beautiful. It's a beautiful way to connect the adults, the church, the greater church, but also a way to connect our youth with two events that really didn't cost us a lot, but yet showed us there.
Which is sort of an interesting amalgam of building bridges that you talked about and creating the safe, brave space. It's really, really cool.